Hopefully we are. Hopefully. Okay. Hopefully we are. I really do not like my hair. I don't like my hair. I don't know. I don't like it. Why do I just don't like it. I don't. But welcome to podcast 20. Um and this is the official last time I will be ever discussing about E3. Last podcast I did was predictions. It went up to YouTube Tuesdays, and I'm assuming that no one watches it because E3 already happened. E3 came and go. E3 was there. E3, that. So, so, well, I want to say from the my least experience from E3, we're gonna start at the bottom of the barrel. Of what I hate to what the best thing ever happened. Um, so I'm gonna go in order of the presentations that were showed off at E3. To go to worst to the best. Um, and sadly enough, I can't believe I'm putting this at the bottom of the barrel. Square Enix. Um, they're remaking the original Final Fantasies, and it kind of looked like trash. And it's for mobile. One, two, three, four, five, and six, and they're for mobile. Like they were showing off mobile games, and I was there just reacting to it. Y'all can watch it, and I was like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Stop ruining it. Just bring it to consoles. Like, why not? They didn't. And then they showed off a Final Fantasy spin-off, and it looks like trash. And do you know what the starting of the Square Enix presentation? Freaking about 20 minutes of Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, the film, I love Volume 1. I would say it's better than Volume 2, and I can't wait for Volume 3. But the game looks like horse crap. The characters look like nothing from like the movies. They look absolutely nothing. All of their designs look completely messed up. And the jokes, they were somewhat funny. I can give it that. But sometimes they also feel cringy. So they showed off with 20 minutes of Guardians of the Galaxy. And I thought it was going to be originally. I thought it was going to be DLC for the Marvel that has not been doing well. The Avengers Square Enix game. And then they showed off Life is Strange. I have no issues with Life is Strange. I have never played Life is Strange. I know they're also bringing it to the Switch. I don't know if I will ever pick that up. It's just like I can understand cool story ideas and stuff like that. Cool. So I don't think I have any issues with Life is Strange. With their remastered and the new one True Colors. And then they showed off Marvel's DLC. I don't care. I don't care. Cool. Black Panther's getting the DLC. Woohoo. Um, cool. The game is trash. Um, they didn't show anything about Final Fantasy 16. They didn't show anything about the new expansion pack for Final Fantasy 14. Their conference was straight up trash. And usually you would look forward to Square Enix. And what Square Enix most known well for their amazing RPGs, you know. But that didn't happen. So yeah, I didn't enjoy it. I did not enjoy it. I didn't. I watched it. I react to it. The reactions on Twitch. I don't know if I ever want to upload the full reaction. I don't know, and I don't know if I really want to download it. The only time I download is the podcast and services. Um, we're done with Square Enix, so let's move on to the next least defense. Capcom. I know the presentation I was looking forward to was trash. Like they start talking about Resident Evil 8 and just said DLC are coming, and that's it. No, people were expecting like Revelations 3 and seeing where the Resident Evil engine actually goes. They didn't do that. They showed off Monster Hunter stuff, which looks cool. I have nothing wrong with the new that Monster Hunter game. I never played Rise yet. That's also getting an update. Throughout time and period. I have not yet played it. I have it, but I have not yet played it. And then they showed off Phoenix Wright stuff, Ace Attorney Chronicles. I think that's what it's called. Um, which was, I'm not a fan of the franchise. I don't have anything against the franchise, but the franchise really does nothing. It's a good games. You know, I I I remember playing them on the DS. I think I only played one of them. I remember liking them, but I can't really say much. And then they freaking in it on like esports, and I could care less. That would drive out Capcom down in the grave. It's like, look at these eShot. Whoa, look at these gamers. Whoa, look at them competing for each other. I'm like, I don't care. I don't. I really don't. So, Capcom really didn't show not much. And it was only about 20 minutes. So they didn't really show much, like, at all. So Capcom did not do great at E3. And then next on the chopping block is Ubisoft. The very first conference that was shown. Um, I don't care about Just Dance. I'm gonna say that right now. Just Dance. I I guess people really like the series. I could care less about the series. I really could. They showed off a new Tom Clancy Rainbow Six game. I'm forgetting what's called, like Quarantine or something. And it's like you're fighting aliens and you're shooting them. And it's like, okay, you know. They showed updates to Siege. They showed updates to all their older games. They showed a little bit more off of Far Cry 6. Um, I'm not interested in the Far Cry series. I mean, Far Cry 6 looks decent. It looks kind of fun to play in. But the only Far Cry I really played was the original and parts of the second one. That's it. I did not get into the franchise as a whole. I know people, seem to like it, and Far Cry 6 looks cool. I have no issues with it. It looks fine. It looks like it's going to be a fun game, but eh. Updates for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. They didn't really show that much. If I can remember like correctly, they didn't really show that much. Like they really did not show that much. Like I'm trying to remember. what they showed off at Ubisoft. I know they showed off Just Dance. That's obviously they do that every stinking year. That's obvious. They show that like every single year. Woohoo! Look at the new Just Dance game. But hey, I would have to say this: it's not coming to the Wii. The Wii can be officially dead. I'm not joking. The only games that was released for the original Nintendo Wii, the original Nintendo Wii, was Just Dance. And guess what? I didn't see the Wii logo. I didn't even see it. So I was like, oh, it's finally not coming to the Wii? Okay. So, that was actually something. So that happened. I'm forgetting what else they showed at Ubisoft. I know they showed a bit more. Yeah, now I remember they showed off that Rocksmith subscription thing. I don't care for it. Cool, another Rockman Plus. Cool. They can't come up with a better name. We have Paramount Plus, Disney Plus. Plus is plus. We just gotta add a plus to everything. Plus. TNL Plus. $1,000 per month. And what do you get? Nothing. That's how I feel about the subscriptions. That might be harsh, but that's legitly how I feel about the subscription. Um, they showed off the Riders Republic, which I thought it would be like the crew, whatever. It looks, I don't know, okay. I mean, can I say just okay? Because it didn't look that interesting. To me. Um, they also showed off the new Mario plus Rabbits. I forgot to say that they showed off the new Mario plus Rabbits. Um, it looks okay. It looks different from the Kingdom Battle. I didn't get it because I'm not much of a strategic game. I don't like most of strategics. Like there's some that I like. Like Age of Empires, but I don't play it as often. I kind of suck at strategic games. But this looks more like action strategic. They kind of just like turn based into a battlefield. Um, I guess you could say this is a new RPG instead of because Mario and Luigi is a great RPG series, but it seemed like it died because there hasn't been a new Mario and Luigi RPG yet. So I don't know. So that was Ubisoft. I mean, they showed up. The reason they showed off games, but it was just like updates for games and games I just necessarily don't care about. You know, like the Rainbow Six Extraction. It looks okay. It looks okay. Far Cry 6. It looks okay. Oh, also they show off a new Avatar game. Who remembers the blue Avatar? It's been a long time. Most people, when they hear Avatar, they think of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Um, you remember the blue Avatar? Every time I think of Avatar, I go of Aang, The Last Airbender. That one, because I would say that is so much better than the blue Avatar. But that could be just me. That could be just my. That could be just me though. It's been a while since I've seen blue Avatar, and I saw it. Your camera is a bit laggy. Uh, it's a bit laggy. How? Yeah, I don't know how. Is it really laggy? Like, is it laggy? I have no problems with this camera. I mean, I do need a new webcam. That's a given. But I don't. I never say it's laggy. You know. But I don't know. That's interesting. Welcome dash 750. I don't. I don't like. I don't know. I know I do need a new webcam. I don't know when I'm getting it. I honestly don't. I know I need that's a given. I know I need one, but I never had issues. But if it's laggy, I don't know what to do about it. But yeah, they showed off that, and I don't know if they're gonna do a new Blue Avatar movie. I would guess I want to have to watch the original. I forgot when it came out. It's been so long. All right. And next, for the E3, since we're still talking about E3, the two best conferences, Nintendo and actually Microsoft plus Bethesda. I will have to go with Xbox plus Bethesda. I will say Nintendo's better than Xbox plus Bethesda. Um, they showed off game after game after game, and they kept and it was just like not talking. Like they showed game after game after game, and I like that. No talking, just show me what's coming. Show trailer and then next trailer and then next trailer. I like that about every Microsoft conference. Um, I want to start off with the thing that I hate about this conference. I have to say what I don't like about this Xbox conference. They're including Bethesda. Remember Bethesda having their own stage? Yeah, they used to have their own stage until Microsoft decides to buy them. Um, so they shared a stage, and they showed off 76. It's still getting updates. That game is trash. But do you know what really ticked me off? Who remembers Fallout 3? Who remembers a DLC called The Pit? Probably the best DLC for Fallout 3 because of that ammunition where you get to, exchange your ammunition and make new ammo for a different type of weapon when you completed that DLC. That was like the best reward ever given. And they're putting that in 76. I want to go to Todd Howard and give him a big middle finger and tell him give what the fans are asking for. Like seriously, I hated that. Like here's the pit. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Why? Because the thing is that I feel like he knows that people want Fallout 3 remastered. Instead, he's putting it in 76. It's like stop. Just stop. Just please for everything. Stop. That's the only issue I had with this whole conference because I did not appreciate that. One little itty bitty piece. It's like you can't do that. That is not fair at all. Not fair. But anyway, enough of me rambling on. Let's go in through the conference. The first thing that showed off was Bethesda. Todd Howard came out and showed off a little bit of Starfield. Um, I They said it was gonna be an RPG. I thought it was gonna be like StarCraft. So I don't know if I'll be interested in it. I mean, they didn't show much. They showed off Stalker 2, which looks better than the Rainbow Six, you know, as a first person shooter. As a first person shooter, I'm not a fan of first person shooter, but I never played the Stalker series. Um, I don't know what's it about. I have no idea, but it looks fun. It looks cool. Cool. And they have Back for Blood, which was basically a Left 4 Dead clone. Woohoo. Zombies in 2021. Woohoo. When there's like, I don't know, a bunch of free other zombie games online. But, they showed off Contraband. I have no idea what it's about. Like, legit. All they showed was like a little thematic of like the game. Uh, you can see some characters in like the background. I don't even know what this game is. They showed it off, and I was like, cool. Then I probably look at the camera and said, I don't know what I just watched. I don't know what that is. Like, what game is that? Because it looks like it could be just like what was that game? Dead Island. I don't know if anybody remember Dead Island. It was kind of giving off that little vibe, but I don't know what kind of game it is. I legit don't know. And then Sea of Thieves. Now, I never played Sea of Thieves, but I did laugh because it's adding a pirate's life, which include Jack Sparrow, and I love that. I love Jack Sparrow. I love Pirates of the Caribbean. You know, except for the last movie. Um, maybe the last two movies. Probably maybe the last three. Maybe the only movie I actually liked was maybe the first one. But I love Pirates of the Caribbean. They showed off a new uh I can never pronounce this Asuka game. I remember playing. I think I played maybe the first one or the second one. It was okay. I mean, it didn't look interesting, but they showed up new Battlefield. Cool. It looks like Call of Duty. Cool. People were saying like this looks awesome. This looks awesome. Me when I was watching, I was like, this looks like Call of Duty. This looks like Call of Duty. I can't tell the difference between Battlefield and Call of Duty. Like, what's the difference? They both look the same. They feel like they're gonna play the same. What's the difference? I don't see it. Someone could probably see it, but I don't see it. Um, Another game that they showed off that I really probably the most game that I want that they showed at this event. Psychonauts 2. OMG. I love the original. I wish they remade the original and included just in case that people have never played the original. I would think that would have been good for Xbox. If they showed off like original and then showed off the sequel. The game is funny, the game is unique, the game is a platformer, amazing platformer. I'm not gonna say it's better than Ratchet and Clank, but that's probably the most game that I am looking forward to is that game. They also showed some Elders on, Fallout 76, which I already talked about. So Elder Scrolls Online. I never could get in the Elder Scrolls series. I just couldn't. I tried Skyrim for the first time, and then they told me to try Morrowind, and they told me to try Oblivion. I just couldn't get into the Elder Scrolls series. I just couldn't. I don't know. I tried. And they showed off another weird game called Party Animals, um, which looks like a battle royale with animals, and you're fighting. It looks like Smash with animals. I don't know. They showed off Hades, which is a very, very good game. Love the game. Love it, 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 love it. I love Hades. Hades is a great indie game. I love it. They also show some little weird game like called 12 Minutes, which I don't know. And then Summerfield. I don't remember some of these, so keep that in mind. Um, they showed off Halo Infinite. I don't care about Halo. I mean, I played the first one. You know, I played a bits of the second one, and that's it. I didn't play the third one or fourth one. I just couldn't. I'm just not a first person shooter. I'm just not. It like they're fine. Like I used to love the old Call of Duty games. You know, if you take me back to like maybe like the original Black Ops or the original Modern Warfare series, you know, that's was probably like the last time I played Call of Duty. So it's been years. I never played Infinite War, never played Modern Warfare Remastered, never played World War II. I never played Ghost. I never played Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4. Am I missing any? Probably. I don't remember every stinking Call of Duty game. Oh, Cold War. That one's the new one. I don't remember every Call of Duty game. But, you know, I used to like them, but I never cared for first person shooter, so, eh. So, that's something. They also showed Slime Rancher 2. Cool. It looks okay. It looks like my type of game. Then they showed off Shredders. Um, it looks fun, like it's a snowboarding game. It was giving off like a Tony Hawk kind of vibe, except for on the snowboard. So eh. Um, they also showed it a grounded update. Cool. Um, Among Us is coming to Xbox. Cool. We're moving on from that. That's all I'm saying about that. That's literally all I'm saying about that. Because I don't care. Among Us is everywhere now. You can't get rid of it. You can't outrun it. You can't get rid of it. People seem to love it. I hate it. And then here comes some more good announcements. They showed off Age of Empires 4. I want it. I want it. I love the Age of Empires. I suck at strategic games. Um, but I have a feeling about the fourth one. They showed Outer Worlds 2. That they're just working on it. I doubt it will come like anytime soon. But they showed off that. They showed off For Horizon 5. Never played the game. Looks cool. It looks cool. It looks good. The graphic wise, it looks good. Um, and then they showed off Flight Simulator. Like I don't care. You're flying in airplanes. Woohoo! Red legit. That's all you're doing. You're just flying in different airplanes. Good luck. Woohoo! And then they showed off. They ended the, if I remember correctly, they ended the conference with Redfall, um, which honestly looks pretty good. I don't know when it's gonna come out. I know it's from Bethesda, but it looks like you're fighting off vampires. I think they're vampires. I think, yeah, they were vampires. And you're with this wacky crew that's going around the city and like I don't know, like it looks, and they all have these different abilities, so it looks fun. I don't know much about it, but it looks pretty good to end on with a new Bethesda IP. And that was pretty much of what I remember from the Xbox conference. Oh, no, no, no. After that, that wasn't the last one. I remember this, and this was stupid. Remember how we all joke about the Xbox, how it looked like a mini fridge? I kid you not, they're actually making it a mini fridge. I kid you not. Like they showed like that's the end, and all of a sudden it shows off Xbox being a mini fridge. Like you could put your drinks in it. I am not lying. I am not kidding. I know that's a meme for everywhere because it looks like a mini fridge. And it's actually coming true. I thought that was hilarious. That's stupid but hilarious. So that's their conference. And like, what do I think of it? It's pretty good. I didn't have any issues with it. They were showing off. The thing was is that even though the games were not interesting, they were showing off game after game after game after game. And I love that about the Microsoft conference. Like no bull crap. Here's the games, here's what we're showing. We're gonna go bang 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 bang. You know and they showed off different variety of games. It may not be for everyone, you know, but they showed off different types of games here, to try to include everyone. And I was like just sitting there watching it and watching it, so it kept my eyes glued. That's why I'm putting it as second. I'm not an Xbox person. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there's games that they showed that was funny, games that kind of took me off, so and then the best conference because I'm a Nintendo fanboy. Probably because I'm a freaking Nintendo fanboy. The Nintendo Direct. Dude, that Metroid Dread. Dude, I want it. First thing I talk about. Like I don't even like talk about the Breath of the Wild 2. The first thing I talk about is Metroid Dread. Because I love 2D Metroid. All the 2D Metroid games, I love them. I love them. I probably prefer them more than 3D Metroids. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Metroid Prime. But if you just, like, give me a new 2D Metroid, like, oh man. So, like, I honestly kind of just want Metroid Dread. Okay, let's start off with the Nintendo conference. Instead of me just talking about Metroid Dread, the very first thing that I just talked about. So what did they showed at their conference? Well, they first showed off a the the Smash character. I couldn't think of it for the life of me. I couldn't think of it. So they show off a new Smash character. Cool. Um, Mario Golf is getting some more stuff to it. Cool. They show off more Monster Hunter stuff, which was cool. They showed off the Great Ace Attorney, what they showed off at Square Enix. Okay. Another game is Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. Now, I remember playing the original Monkey Ball back in the day. And if they're including stuff like that, I might actually buy it. Okay, I might actually say, "Oh, I might want this. I might want this." They showed a new WarioWare game. I mean, it's just a bunch of mini games. The only one I played was the Game Boy Advance version. I have no issues with it, but it's kind of very short, So it's just they showed off Shin Megami Tensei 5, which is a great RPG series, and honestly, I'm looking forward to this one. So they showed off Metroid Dread, which was I just want it. Like that should give you a key. I want it. I want it. Me. I want it. I don't care. I want it. Me want it. Okay, I want it. They showed off a new Mario Party game. I thought it was gonna be DLC to Super Mario Party. I mean, it was rumored that people were rumoring a sequel, and I didn't think it was gonna be a thing. And then they showed Super Mario Party Superstars. Okay, I mean, I might get it, but I was just like, I just got Super Mario Party like this year. I didn't think they were gonna show another Mario Party game, so that was something. Another thing that they showed off, which I thought I was getting, I was honestly thinking of getting, is the Mario Golf Super Rush. Um, it looks like I'm only gonna like one mode. I was honestly thinking about getting it. I was. but I don't think I would really enjoy it. Is the thing. I don't think I would really enjoy it. Um, it looks like I'm only gonna play the standard. They showed a speed where everyone's playing simultaneously in battle. So, and that's like okay. So it didn't really interest me. Um, they showed a Fatal Frame Maiden of the Black Water, which looks good. Um, I remember playing the Fatal Frame back on the PS2 days. It's a great horror game. It's weird how it functions because you have to have like a photograph in order to get rid of the zombies. And get rid of people that's trying to scare you. So, it's not like Outlast. I know how Outlast one where you have to have like a camera thing, but this is different. So, it's nice to see that. I wish they could bring back the original. That would have been something. And then two other games that I'm definitely getting. Advance Wars 1 plus 2 reboot. The original Advance Wars being remade for the Switch. I thought those I thought that series died. I thought the series died in the hole. And then seeing it come back, I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I was like shocked. I was like, is this Advance Wars? Is this Advance Wars? Oh my goodness. So, I'm definitely picking that up. And then another game that I was hearing rumors. I didn't think it was true. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 plus 2 is coming to the Switch. My childhood is coming to the Switch. Do you know what that is? That I need that. I do. My nose itches. But I want Pro Skater 1 plus 2. I do. They showed off, like I said, Life is Strange coming. Yeah, cool. Guardians of the Galaxy's coming. Cool. So we already talked about that. Mario plus Rabbids, cool. Just Dance coming. Cool. Um, they showed off a Dragon Ball Z game. I mean, I'm not a fan of the Dragon Ball Z. I don't have any issues. I remember playing the GBA games back to the Game Boy Advance. Um, so cool. Doom Eternal is getting the Part 1 DLC for the Switch. Cool. They showed up 2 Point Campus where you get to make your own campus in a little style. Cool. Um, they showed off Cruising Blast, which I might actually bite on that one. I might actually bite on that one. Might. Keyword might. So that's something. And then they ended off with the Zelda. Now, this is where I kind of I didn't I don't know if they're saving it for the 35th anniversary, but he came on stage and said that they have nothing planned. Why? Like you're killing me here. You are officially killing me here. So they showed off Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity DLC. Cool. It's getting DLC. And they showed off Skyward Sword, which is coming out next month, which I'm gonna get, obviously. They showed up the Game and Watch, which includes if I remember correctly, the original Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, Link's Awakening, and something else. Um, the original Link's Awakening, not the remake, obviously. Um, and then they showed off more of Breath of the Wild 2. I had issues with the original game. I don't know if that's been fixed, but it's not going to come out until like next year. But I was like sad because I was hoping like Wind Waker HD, Twilight Princess HD bundle. I was hearing like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask being bundled, Link to the Past being remade in the style of Link's Awakening. Like I was hearing all these rumors. I don't know if they're saying. I don't know if there's gonna be a Zelda 35th direct. I mean, there was a Mario 35th direct. Last year, if y'all remember that. Just showed off everything Mario related. So I don't know if they're saving that because it sucks that the Wind Waker HD and the Twilight Princess HD has never ported over to the Switch. And I don't like that. So, that is what I think of the E3. Um, Overall, it was just disappointing. Because E3 is usually a time where people get so excited and want to see, new games, new released, games that are coming forward to consoles that we never heard of. But sometimes it showed off games that we already knew, updates to old games, which is fine. Like, show us something new, show us something exciting. And they didn't really do that much. I mean, Metroid Dread, that was a rumor. So was Mario Party Star. But like Advance Wars 1 plus 2 was just out of the blue. That was straight up out. You know. So same with Super Mario Party All Stars. So E3 was definitely disappointing this year. Um, you know, I remember looking forward to E3, but I honestly don't think E3 should be here anymore. Um, because they didn't really show off like anything new. Like there was games I was shocked on. Don't get me, wrong. I enjoy, you know, the conferences, but it's like, how many games am I actually going to get? You know, like how many of those games? I feel like it's just Nintendo. I mean, yeah, I honestly feel like it's just games for Nintendo. Capcom didn't really show anything. I don't know if I'm getting Ace Attorney's Chronicles, and I don't know if I'm going to get Life is Strange, and I'm not getting Just Dance, obviously. But it's just sad, and seeing that this is it for Zelda 35th, just Skyward Sword, and then this Game and Watch, like that's it. Like Nintendo is so lacking. Like look at the get the Wii U games. Port them over here. People would love, I would love to play Wind Waker on the go, Twilight Princess on the go on my Switch. But that's not going to happen. Like I'll be able to play Skyward Sword, you know, but I don't know if they're waiting because I know people probably maybe get more excited about Wind Waker than Skyward Sword. So maybe they're just waiting to release this game and maybe there's a 35th direct. I don't know. But overall, E3 was just disappointing. You know, Microsoft and Nintendo was the only ones that really grabbed my attention. Ubisoft, I felt bored in it. I remember feeling bored, you know, during it. Um, and then Square Enix was just like, what the frick is going on? Like, seriously, what the frick? And then you have Capcom doing the same thing. What the frick are you doing? You know, so it's just it just wasn't a good E3 this year compared to other E3s. It just wasn't. Like I can understand the whole, pandemic that we're going through, right? I can completely understand, but it's just like I was shocked at you know at the announcements like Metroid Dread. That looks good. But almost every all the Nintendo games is what I want. Monster Hunter 2, that's coming to the Switch. I'm probably gonna get that, even though it's from Capcom, as well. You know, I'm probably gonna get Super Mario Party Superstars. You know, I'm probably going to get the Super Monkey Ball. You know, definitely Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 plus 2, the Advance Wars, Skyward Sword. It feels like I want more Nintendo games than anything else. You know, to be completely honest, that's how I feel. Like Square Enix didn't really show off much that I want. They put it on freaking mobile and it ticked me off though. Same with Fallout putting the pit in freaking 76. But yeah, E3 wasn't great this year, you know. Looking forward to it. I did all the reactions, so you can go into past Twitch and, you know, go through my reactions if you do want to. They are on Twitch. I don't know if I want to be on YouTube unless y'all want it to be forever on YouTube because once after like 15 days on Twitch, it's done. Like it's completely done. After, a certain amount of days, it is done on, it's gone away. So I don't know if people are interested that wants to watch that. But you can definitely tell me if you do want it on YouTube. I'll definitely think about it. But I don't know. I only uploaded the sermons that I do and the podcast. Those are only two things that I really upload. So this is the podcast usually doesn't go on YouTube until like Tuesday. So, but I would love to hear y'all thoughts on E3. What was there games that was exciting for you? Was this E3 disappointing? This is why I wish I had other people to talk about with E3. Like their experience. Did you watch it? Was there something that I said that got you excited? Was Breath of the Wild 2, really exciting? Metroid Dread, you know, what about the Xbox? All that stuff. So, I would love to hear, what y'all want to say, but I think we're done with E3. So, y'all are always to recommend a podcast idea. Um, you're always welcome to bring up anything that you may want to hear me talk about in the podcast. Anything as long as it's appropriate. And also, if you want to be part of these podcasts, you can just hop into the event room VC and just talk, and people will be able to hear you. So, if that is something that's really interesting to you. But for the next few podcasts, I'm probably gonna stop talking about video games, since I've been talking about video games so much. You know, during the Nintendo rant, E3 predictions, Switch leaks, and now talking about E3 2021 and how I feel. You know, so it'll be great to have someone else to talk to during these podcasts instead of just me talking. Like, I appreciate y'all coming out to listen. Willie Chick, Dash, and Noel, who didn't use their mic, but they were typing. So, I appreciate everyone that came out to the podcast. I know it's a little bit short, but I don't know what else to say about E3 because I feel like I said a good chunk about so like yeah, I forgot what I said. I just literally lost my train of thought. Literally just lost my train of thought right there. But yeah, y'all are always welcome to put in your inputs. It'll be better to talk to someone instead of just me. So, y'all are welcome to come to the movie night. We always do our movies on Fridays at 7 p.m. We'll be watching WandaVision. This is not a movie. We're now going to be watching TV shows to catch up with Phase 4. Um, and hopefully by the time we finish, Black Widow will be out. And then after that, we'll definitely start on Pixar. After doing all this is Pixar. So, because I know people like Pixar, and Pixar movies may be a little bit more friendly than Marvel movies. But I decided to do Marvel movies because no one had any ideas. That was like Phase 4 is coming. So I was like, I'm just going to do Marvels. You know, all the movies leading up to Phase 4. And we did all that. We have seen, sit through the Discord for some people that came in, and we have watched through all the Marvel movies if you came to all of them. But um but yeah, that's what we're gonna be watching tonight. You're welcome to join our Discord server. We're gonna be redoing a lot of things within the Discord. Within TNL. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, y'all have a good, wonderful rest of the Friday, good rest of the weekend of whatever you're gonna be doing this weekend. And I may see you tomorrow for the TNL ministry service if you choose to come to that. So yeah. So y'all have fun. Take care. I hope y'all had hope you listen to me ranting about E3, you know, and maybe someone will be listening and saying like, "Oh yeah, Metroid Dread, that looks like a good game," and it does. It does. It does. It does. Honestly, it's making me want to go replay Metroid Fusion, to be honest. It's been a while since I played Fusion. I remember not liking Fusion that much, but I feel like I should replay it sometime in the future. But yeah, y'all have a good rest of the day, and I'll see y'all either tonight or tomorrow or even Monday for Reunifies. See y'all. Take care.